2019 campaign saw a team on the rise.
Going deep, Sutton. Oh, he got it!
Broncos quarterback Drew Lock won 4 of his last 5 games and showed the next-level traits of a franchise quarterback.
Drew Lock has an elite arm. He's a good athlete. He's going to force throws into tight windows because he can. The kid is confident, got a ton of raw talent. He has a gunslinger mentality. An emerging superstar and the franchise quarterback the Broncos have been looking for since Peyton Manning.
Going into the 2020 season, the addition of young playmakers on offense and a bolstered defensive veteran starters sparked new excitement in Broncos country.
It's in the pocket, he's hit and sacked. Shelby Harris.
However, 2020 was an unprecedented year. The National Football League was under siege, and the promise of Denver's season turned into disaster as injuries ravaged the team.
The Broncos defense holding strong despite their star Von Miller. He'll be out 3 to 6 months.
Not good. Sutton hobbled off the field.
With key performers down, play inconsistency led to turnovers, which ultimately yielded a 5-11 finish.
Lock loads it up, ball in the middle of the field will be intercepted.
Despite a season plagued with adversity, the Denver Broncos never quit.
Play fake, 2 in the pocket, pressured immediately, grabbed and sacked, and the Bronco defense is eating up this front of the Miami Dolphins.
The team's mile-high passion to push through never wavered. And when looked at closely,
big hole here for Melvin Gordon.
Denver's poise and determination set the table for the men in orange and blue to take the next step. The prelude to 2020 was a blow to Denver's defensive unit that shook Broncos country. Future Hall of Famer Von Miller's season finished before it even started. In early September, the pass rush specialist was sidelined with an ankle injury. With the team's best defensive weapon down, Denver looked to its quarterback Drew Lock for inspiration in the Monday night opener against the Tennessee Titans.
Shotgun snap to Drew. Quick throw right side. That ball caught and a stiff arm and a good job there. Looks left, throws left. A bullet is caught. Lock in the pocket, dumps to a wide open receiver. And this is going to be a catch inside the 40, inside the 35. Big Noah Fant rumbling for yards and breaking tackles.
Lock was sharp, throwing for 216 yards, including a 9-yard strike to tight end Noah Fant.
Throws the ball back and the ball is caught. And that is a Denver touchdown.
Tennessee kept the game close.
Tannehill throws the ball to the end zone, wide open receiver, touchdown Tennessee.
Off the heels of running back Melvin Gordon, Denver met the Titans' scoring rally to stay up by 1 until the game's final seconds.
Gordon running left, Gordon to the goal line. He's in the end zone, touchdown Denver.
And here we are. 25. And the Broncos lose a close game.
After their Week 1 loss to Tennessee, the Broncos fell in back-to-back games because of key injuries on offense.
5-man pressure. Lock avoids a sack in the backfield.
Lock takes a big hit.
Bad news for the Broncos. Drew Lock, he's questionable to return with a right shoulder injury. He's going into the locker room right now.
Cortland Sutton injured his left leg, and just when you think it couldn't possibly get worse, it does.
Adversity brings out the best in every football team that thrives on competition. It's part of Denver's next man up mentality. In his first NFL start, Broncos quarterback Brett Rippon was smiling. Ripon embraced the challenge, knowing the next step toward a Broncos victory begins against the Jets. Top target and breakout rookie receiver Jerry Jeudy kept the chains moving.
Throws a deep ball to the right side. That ball fought for and caught. Jerry Jeudy backs into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Ripon threw for 242 yards and 2 touchdowns. Denver's defense added to the fray. They dismantled the Jets, sacking Sam Darnold 6 times. The Broncos' offensive onslaught continued in the fourth quarter.
Melvin Gordon breaks the tackle, and here he gets a block from Brett Ripon down the sideline. 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown Denver. How about that?
The Broncos' victory over New York marked the team's first of the regular season and showcased Denver's potential to take the next step. Though the highs of success built Denver's esteem, it would be the future ebbs and flows that determine its character. A season plagued with injuries was looking up for the Broncos. Against New England, quarterback Drew Lock returned to the lineup and set his sights on helping Denver put together back-to-back road wins.
Lock in the pocket, throws a deep ball down the sideline. That ball is caught and is a big gainer for the Broncos.
The Broncos offense threatened to score on their first 6 possessions, but came away with field goals.
Brandon McManus sets a new Denver Broncos franchise record, his 6th field goal of the game.
In the end, Denver's defense rose to the occasion.
And Denver's defense make another stop here. Drop back at the 30.
Malik Reed stepping up.
Denver fell to Kansas City after their Week 6 win, but never kept their eyes off victory. Against the Los Angeles Chargers, Denver showed true grit, scoring a game-winning touchdown with 1 second left.
Lock rolls to his right. Lock throws a ball. End zone catch. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown, Denver. Holy mackerel.
To understand where the Broncos finished, you have to know where they started.
Fade route, and that is a touchdown, Chargers.
With 7.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, they trailed 24-3 and started their comeback.
55-yard scamper by Phillip Lindsay. Touchdown, Denver. Albert Okwuegbunam. The Broncos, in improbable fashion, have battled back.
A pass interference call on what would have been the game's final play put 1 second back on the clock, setting up that game-winning score.
What a comeback. The Broncos dead in the water in the third quarter.
Taking the next step proved difficult as injuries continued to mount, pushing the ebb and flow of Denver's season to new heights.
The hits just keep on coming.
11 key players had been placed on Denver's injured reserve list, 5 of which were starters.
Didn't look that good to me. Yeah.
With player continuity compromised, Denver dropped 2 consecutive games.
Disappointing. This team's got a lot of fight, but they come up short once again.
Ball security and turnovers added to the Broncos' woes.
Loaded up. Jeudy down the sideline. Ball will be intercepted. Intercepted at the 45-yard line. Quick pressure on Lock, who throws an interception in the middle of the field.
Quarterback Drew Lock threw 8 interceptions over 4 games. Through all the challenges and changes, Denver never gave up.
Let's get it, bro.
Tough and ever resilient, the team never slowed in its hunger to win.
A lot more left. Who gonna
Against the Dolphins, that hunger was on display, as Bradley Chubb and Denver's defense feasted on Miami's Tua Tagovailoa.
And the Bronco defense is eating up this front of the Miami Dolphins. And dropped, and there's Bradley Chubb with a huge shot. I told you what! Sixth sack of the game by the Broncos.
Everybody out here eating. Everybody eating, bro. Going crazy.
Offensively, the Broncos fed a healthy ground game, rushing for a season-high 189 yards and a pair of Melvin Gordon touchdowns.
And to Gordon running right. Gordon to the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Miami tried to serve up a comeback in the fourth, but Denver's secondary was still eating.
Hey, they got a chance to tie this up.
Steps in the pocket, throws the ball to the end zone. Pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Justin Simmons in the end zone.
That should seal it for the Denver Broncos.
Yep. Back in the lead.
The men of orange and blue had mile-high confidence after their fourth win of the regular season. Little did they know, more turbulence lay ahead.
In a jam-packed headline weekend of the NFL, the marquee headline, the sudden emergence and thrust of 23-year-old undrafted wide receiver Kendall Hinton into the starting quarterback spot. It all started on Thursday with a positive COVID test for third-string quarterback Jeff Driscoll.
Getting lit for the new guy.
With all three Denver quarterbacks down because of the NFL's COVID protocol, Kendall Hinton did everything in his power to take the next step and win against New Orleans. Newly activated from the practice squad and placed in an almost impossible position, his heart and determination mirrored that of the Broncos' entire season. There were days where the team stumbled. There were days when Denver was knocked down, but still had the fortitude to rise. Despite each setback, the team leaned on one another.
Hinton throws a ball, and he is going to be intercepted.
Kendall Hinton did not win the day against New Orleans, but the toughness and character he exhibited, much like that of his fellow teammates, are qualities of a champion.
I can easily say, this has been the most eventful 24 hours of my life. Of course, there was nerves and disbelief, but, the encouragement the team gave me and, guys just keeping me up the whole time, they made it a lot easier for me.
Vince Lombardi once said, winning is not everything, but making the effort to win is. The Broncos put in winning effort all season, but had yet to showcase a complete game. After 2 consecutive losses, Denver looked to take the next step against Carolina.
Spencer avoids one tackler, runs into a blocker, and now he's loose.
The Broncos' special teams sparked in the first quarter.
Here we go, 35-40. Spencer, foot race, 45 midfield, 40, 35-30. Deontay Spencer, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Denver!
Drew Lock exploded with a career-high 4 passing touchdowns.
Today you could see the potential of Drew Lock.
Best performance, I think, of the year by this Broncos offense.
Lock's number 1 target was rookie standout receiver KJ Hamler.
Lock stands in the pocket tall, throws one down the field. He's got an open receiver. Catch made into the end zone. 49 yards.
yards. Locked to Hamler for the second time today.
What an explosive player K.J. Hamler is.
Man, I tell you, K.J. Hamler.
Denver's Orange Crush defense followed suit. They decimated Carolina, downing quarterback Teddy Bridgewater 4 times.
Slides away from pressure. Now he'll be hit and sacked.
The Broncos' 5th win would be the last of the regular season, as Denver lost its final 3 games, finishing 5-11. The close of the 2020 season also marked an end to John Elway's tenure as general manager. Elway will remain with the Broncos in a new role, President of Football Operations, as Denver renews its focus on the future. For the Broncos, the 2021 season will begin by taking the next step in the front office. George Paton was introduced as Denver's next general manager.
I've always appreciated this iconic franchise that Pat Bowlen has built. We're going to need an all-hands-on-deck approach if we're going to get to where we need to go. That includes our talented young players, outstanding coaching staff, scouts, support staff, and I can't wait to work alongside them to make that happen.
Paton, the former vice president of player personnel and assistant general manager with the Minnesota Vikings, brings 24 years of NFL experience to Denver and a proven track record as a talent evaluator in both collegiate and professional spaces.
This is what we all love to do. This is the heart and soul of scouting, is watching tape and trying to find solutions, and that's what it's all about. And you have some really good young players. And the thing I like, no matter what their record was, is this team plays hard. You know, they're passionate, they're competitive. And I think that's what you want when you're building a culture, when you're building a football team. And I think, you know, with the young players they have on offense and some of the core guys on defense, and the way, you know, Vic and the coaching staff has these guys play, no matter what the record is. So that's kind of what stuck with me, you know, when I studied this team before I took this job, and even, you know, since I've gotten the job.
In order to take the next step, Paton has a plan for building a winning roster.
He's a pro. He'd probably be good for the room. Pat, how do you feel about it?
I think his best football is ahead of him.
Put him at the bottom of the 6s, or you want the top of the 9s?
Through calculated free agent and draft acquisitions, Denver's player base will be upgraded with championship caliber personnel that will be key components to Denver's future success.
We feel we're in prime position to upgrade our football team. You got to dig deep into each player, whether it's his mental, whether it's his character, you know, psychological testing, the analytics. A lot of things go involved when trying to project a player, and there's no exact way of doing that. If we feel a player could help us, could upgrade us, and we feel he's worth going to get, we're going to go get.
At cornerback, 2021 first-round draft pick Patrick Surtain will help strengthen Denver's secondary. As a mirror-match press defender, Surtain will be able to reroute and disrupt top-tier NFL wideouts. Surtain is also physical at the point of attack, able to finish in run support, and play off would-be blockers. The Broncos' new no-fly zone secondary also includes free agent corners Ronald Darby.
Good coverage here by Ronald Darby. Battle for the ball, Ronald Darby.
And all-pro Kyle Fuller.
Fuller was right there. The ball deflected up in the air.
Man, oh man. Kyle Fuller. What an interception by Kyle Fuller.
On offense, veteran quarterback Teddy Bridgewater was brought in to provide competition at quarterback.
Bridgewater was going to run with it. Bridgewater cuts to the right at the 15, the 10. Unbelievable. Teddy
Teddy Bridgewater houses it.
Bridgewater brings leadership, a Pro Bowl pedigree, and one of the most accurate arms in the NFL, with a near 70% completion percentage in 2020. Denver's ground game will also take the next step with their 2021 second-round draft pick, running back Javonte Williams. Williams is a downhill runner with quick area burst. Williams is also elusive, showcasing next-level spatial awareness, toughness, as well as the propensity to violently finish runs to extend plays. Last but not least, the return of 10-year veteran pass rush specialist Von Miller.
Von Miller with that sack.
And Pro Bowl wide receiver Cortland Sutton.
Down the field again, wide open target. Sutton breaks the tackle.
Will ensure the Broncos will be poised for prominence on both sides of the ball in 2021. For Denver, taking the next step is not only the foundation of Broncos football, but it is the future.
Since I've gotten here, that's been the number one priority is kind of determine where we are as a team and where we need to go. If you don't know what you have, you really can't move forward.
The next step means playing tough, having the ability to meet adversity head-on and rise above it. Above all, the next step is working to win and bring a championship back to Broncos country.
It's vital that they're passionate, they compete, they fight. But I think that should be the identity of this